I've always helped people remember who they are and feel into their power, feel into what their gifts and their skills are. I've really helped people let go of what no longer serves them and transform that into fuel for their mastery, for them to shift their life into the positive. The magic happens when you can hear your heart sing. Literally hear your heart sing. I just want you to know you were born for this, that you have everything you need to really do you this lifetime. So let's get started. Let's make magic together. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yes, let's make magic together. Magic and miracles. Let's shift our life into that world where dreams actually do come true, where visions manifest themselves into reality, where people get better, they heal, where our heart is heard, we can hear the sound of our heart beating. Let us step into a world where we can upgrade our vibratory frequency and upgrade the world around us. And that is what we're going to do tonight, guys. I am your Oracle Joan of Angels. I am so happy to be here. I live for Miracle Monday. I'm just excited to see you guys on Miracle Monday. Every Monday, it just warms my heart. It's one of the reasons I am here on the planet. And I want you all to know we have in the back of the house, we have Tina Marie. She is actually broadcasting live from Cleveland, Ohio. So we want to give her a lot of love and say thank you. We want to help Elizabeth get balanced. If you want to share in the comments what was going on, we're going to maybe perhaps use that energetics, Elizabeth, to bring a balance not only to you, but for everyone. Guys, I am your Oracle Joan of Angels. I was given that name very specifically as a reminder of who I am. And I think as a way shower to stepping into our courage, stepping into miracles, calling in that power of what we know to be true and to be right. And so it's an honor to be on Miracle Monday. So please, if you're new to us, welcome. Please like, subscribe, and share. I just have to say we reached 2,000 subscribers on YouTube this week. So that is a milestone. And that's all because of you guys. It's all because you're showing up. It's all because you're sharing the workout. It's all because you're loving on us so that we can love on you. And so I'm really grateful for that. I want to remind you guys that I am an intuitive guide. That is my life's work. I help you remember who you are, why you're here, and your mission. And we do that we do it on Miracle Monday. We do it when we do our night of readings. So Tina's going to show the night maybe we're not at this second. We'll get it back online for you, the night of readings that we are going to do in 2 weeks. And while she's getting that, I am going to show you the latest creative. I just was so excited. I'm going to share it with you. Okay. You should be able, let's see, share the audio. And here you go. Okay. But I can't do that.
We are inviting you to step within the portal into those interdimensional realms.
Wait a minute.
Where you create new realities.
Wait. You're not supposed to see all that. Hold on. You're supposed to just see the back room. You don't have to see all my numbers. By the way, Joan of Angels is growing, and that is what it's showing you. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Come on, Joan. I know it's showing that I'm growing, which I'm very excited about. Okay, there. Hopefully this will be better. Yes, okay.
Welcome, my friends. We are inviting you to step within the portal into those interdimensional realms where you can create new realities.
I'll breathe.
Breathe within and expand your capability of taking more Engage with the universe. Surrender to that which you don't know. And activate that DNA. Meld with the universe. Adore yourself. Suspend disbelief. Allow yourself to dive ever deeper, my friends. For within you is the possibility and the potential of unlimited capabilities, unlimited awakenings, unlimited travels, unlimited destinies. That which you remember, stir that pot, those celestial dreams within you. Allow them to unfold as you step into the light. You will feel your heart become light. Remember you are light. Remember you came here.
All right, well, I put the link in the corner.
It is a moment in the world which...
That's so interesting. The video right behind mine is God speaking. And God is saying, loved ones, the troubles in the world. And I find that very, very interesting. It is time, he's saying, to remember that we are not alone and that we are in the times for which we have called and the times for which we're born. So I want to welcome you all here for another wild night. And it sounds like a lot is going on. So what we're going to do tonight is, first of all, we are going to call in the highest energetics so that we can raise our energy frequency, so that we can bring calmness and healing and soothing for all. I think Tina's about to try to show. We are experiencing, perfect. Okay, Oracle card readings for spiritual awakening, not this Tuesday. This is going to be what we show for next week. Every other week, we are doing these readings. And I have to tell you something. I'm doing the readings. You think I'm doing them for you. And I am, because I love you all so much. But I do them for me, and I think for Tina Marie too, because we get so much from it. We love to just bring this energy to all of you, and it delights us that you show up, that you share it, that you're getting value of it, and that's why we do it. So I appreciate all of that. All right, so we're going to take a deep breath in together. We're going to start together. We are going to unfold so that we can all breathe and so that we can release whatever trauma each and every one of us has brought to the day. Whew. Knowing that we are right here where we're going to clear the field for miracles to come our way. All right. So together now, taking a deep breath in and letting it all out. Dearest ones, right now as we stand here on the threshold of time, taking a deep breath in and letting it all out, knowing that we are that breath between space. We are that note between notes. We are that moment of potential, of about to, and know that nothing can harm us here. So dearest angels, dearest loved ones, we ask right now to be able to let go of anything that no longer serves us, to actually literally clear our field so that there are any fragments that are in your auric field now, that they be removed now. And you will feel them as little upsets or breaks in your energy flow. So we ask right now that these auric fields of every person who is watching this, who will be watching this life, past life, future lives, in any moment of time, we ask that your auric field be cleared and cleansed right now of anything outer worldly, of any fear, of any harassment, of other people's energies, other people's curses, other people's cords, other people's soul contracts. We ask to let go of, to peel away all those layers, all those sticky things that might be around you right now. Ah, that's right. So right now I'm seeing that we are literally, there are some of you in here that it's literally as if cellophane is wrapped all over you. So we are cellophane with oodles and oodles and oodles of tape, 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 as if you were to be a mummy. And I think there's someone here in the chat, and if that's you, that picture I'm picking up, let us know if that's you. But I'm seeing a mummy-like figure as if I was in Egypt, being surrounded with this saran wrap and the packing tape. And so right now, we are going to cut away with a cosmic slicer, cutting away and opening that mummifying stuff, and literally pulling you free from it, pulling it off of you. And this is all of you. Specifically, there's one person, maybe more than others, but this is for all of you, that we are literally pulling away any wrapping tape that has bound you, has kept you tied, that has prevented you from moving forward, that has literally been suffocating you. So we first want to work on, guys, dearest angels, Mother, Father, God, we ask to work on that energy of suffocation, that energy of we can't breathe, that energy of we cannot move forward, that particular DNA imprinted code that says you are not free to be you, you never were free. In fact, we even control the air you breathe. And so to work free from these soul contracts, these DNA programs, what we are going to do right now, I want everyone to take a deep breath in with me right now. Whew. And let it all out. All right. So as we work tonight, they tell me that this bowl is going to be like a scalpel. This bowl and this are like the scalpel. And every time it is wrung, it is like chiseling out, cutting out, removing gobs of crap, gobs of just stuff that doesn't belong. And this is generic. This is for each and every one of you. But if you want to put in where that happened or where that energy, okay, so we have one reference to packing tape, and I can see it right now. Okay, we're going to actually hone in on that. So the energy I have and what I'm seeing right now is that, imagine we're in a movie now, and there's this roll of packing tape, and we're going to unroll it from where it is. So let me put this down for a second, so like here's the microphone. All right, so supposing this is the mummy and there's all this tape here, but what we're going to do is from right here, we're going to pull that tape off, literally pull it. Whew, okay, they want me to pull it so that the mummy actually becomes like a shooting yo-yo. So energetically, guys, you're going to need to work with me on this. So we are going to literally pull, and it's actually with two hands. Now, guys, this also applies to you. What part of you is like a mummy? What part of you has died? What part of you do we need to literally pull off the gunk, pull off the tape, so that that mummy is swirling around, gains energy and gains force as we actually pull off all that tape. Okay, got it. Guys, are you feeling into that? All right, are we feeling into that? Are we letting go of all of that? All right, so let's talk about the next level of betrayal. Guys, we have written into our DNA codes betrayals, loss of faith, loss of confidence, hopelessness, denial, lies, untruths, just as a starting point. All right. I'm going to be doing a show on Friday on the Anunnaki with Victoria Reynolds. We're going to be doing it. We're going to decode the programming that has been given to humanity. And the programming that has been given to humanity, I love you so much, Sugar Bee. Thank you for being here. The programming that's been given to humanity is such a heavy duty thing, okay? It is crap. It is designed to train people to be miserable, okay? It is designed to train people to give away their power, to not be kind, to not give, to not use their special powers and their miracles and their special gifts. And guys, you are my soul family. I live for Miracle Monday. I live for the readings. I live for the work I do where I share wisdoms and truths, because that is why God put me here on the planet, promising me that I wouldn't lose my life this time, okay? But this life, I'd be able to be free and free enough to help free all of you. And that's why I came. Otherwise, who would really come down to a place like this if you really think about it? So, with that in mind, guys, didn't always expect to cry, but knowing that we are living in those kind of times where we are ordained. If you are here, you are ordained to be able to do your mission, to cut through the crap that has bound you as a mummy for so many lifetimes, because you programmed yourself to wake up this lifetime. That's why we're waking you up. That's why we're doing the de-encodements. That's why we're doing the healings. That's why it feels like we're in sticky times. And yes, we will make it, my friends. There's just so much sometimes just to know and to understand that this is all true, that we came here for a destiny. We came here to shift our energy, to raise our frequency. We came here to cut those cords that have bound us, not just this life, but many, many, many lifetimes. Now, I will say that I've had COVID all week, which I got from my dear friend Victoria Reynolds, Elohim of Freedom, and she transmitted this COVID to me so that I could go through my own healing and uplifting of my own energy. And Doug, I love you. It's so nice to see Doug. I'm actually not in Arizona, but that's another story later. All right, guys. So how do we do this? First thing we are going to do is we are going to read a card for everyone. And so it's a generic group card. And then I want you in the comment section. Okay. Sugar Bee, thank you. I was going to say, start putting in your comments in there of what kinds of healings you need tonight. Where should we focus on? Where should we shift those DNA patterns? Okay, and we can start with shingles. We can start wherever we would like. But that was the first one that came to me. Okay. Whew. So, all right. So, first thing is a funny thing, Sugar Bee, about shingles. Oh, there's Angelita. And I did see your email, Angelita. I will answer, hon. So welcome to tonight. And welcome. So we are going to pull this card for everyone. All right. Let's see what the shaman has to say. Let us see. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. So that video that some of you can't see it. Let's see. I guess you really can't, except the words the divine. So galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. if you go and look at the video that I put the link to up there, then you'll see that what I've been creating is all of these galactic temples, galactic interdimensional portals, a lot of doorways into other dimensions. And I've been very busy all weekend creating all of these. So I made that little video just to show you what we're doing. So, yes, I've tried to take what's in my mind and put it on a canvas for all of you. Aha. So we have one person with shingles and one person recovering from shingles. So let's start by so as I'm looking, and if I go silent, guys, it's more that I'm hearing things to share and what to share and what not to share sometimes. So with shingles is a side effect of the new vaccine. In fact, probably a side effect of some of the old vaccines too, but it is a side effect of this new vaccine. And so that could possibly be part of the cause. But what I want to say is that shingles is also partly caused by a parasitic condition. And so that if you wanted to treat your body or your husband's body with anti-parasitic energies, anti-parasitic essential oils, anti-parasitic tinctures. I work with someone called Crescent Herbals, and they have an anti-parasitic tincture. Those kinds of tinctures are like wormwood, would actually help to get rid of what is causing the shingles. And there are a few others, but I'm really not at liberty to say at this moment. You can always reach out to me for a consultation on that. And none of those consultations are on the website, so you'll just have to send an email to me, guys, at joan@joanofangels.com. And I will put that here. Also, Tina's going to post our PayPal. And as we do healings, if you feel so inclined to donate, that also is greatly, greatly appreciated. And so, yes, Sugar Bee. And so that means things like ivermectin also would help, wormwood. There's a recipe online for making quinine from grapefruit tea. Now, I said I have COVID this week. And so, no, I have not tested. I don't believe in the test. Why would I want to stick anything up my nose anyway? I have enough problems with my nose because of all my other problems, my dental problems. So also the treatment for me would be the same, regardless of what I found. So, and what is my treatment? My treatment is to build my immune system up from the inside out. And so that's what we've been doing. And that's what I believe in. And I like that. Okay, tears are dams breaking on shared bodies of your hearts, flooding outward. That is very, very beautiful, and stored emotions and other people recovering too. All right. Okay, good. So, okay. So, dearest ones, right now we are going to start working on letting go of anything that is stuck in your body. So, dearest angels, Mother, Father, God, now we ask that we start to begin to release. We start that general letting go of any fear, of any energy that is not for our highest good. We start to let go of any anxiety in the field, any worry, any energies of hopelessness, any energies of being stuck, any energies of being a mummy, of having our hands tied, of being unable to move forward. We ask to cut out in our memory patterns that as we are letting go, we are literally looking at computer code, where computer code has these little brackets, and inside that bracket has been inserted codes for hopelessness. We ask to let go of those codes. We ask to let go of each and every one of those codes that have been inserted into your DNA code, codes such as hopelessness, codes. And as we let go of each code, My guides are saying, let's replace it with the right code. Let's replace it with the upgrade. So letting go of hopelessness, cutting out that code. Boom. There's a code like Control X, it removes it. And then you go Control V and you put in the new code for hope, the new code for love, the new code for courage. So we're going to cut out that code for fear right now. They say it's easier to cut them all out. Cut out the code for fear. Cut out the code for dying young. Cut out that code for cancer. Removing that code for poor health. Removing that code for obesity. Removing that code for heart problems. Now or in your ancestral lineage, removing any code for reactions to any product that has been placed in your body. Removing codes for reactions to anything from anything that came in this way, or anything that you take in this way, or anything that you breathe in from the air, or anything that you've been drinking for the water. We ask to purify everything, every intention, every thought, every food, every cell, every particle of dust, every particle of love, every nutrient. We ask to not only create an energetic upgrade, but we ask for these challenges to be resolved, that any parasites. Now, these parasites have had a relationship with us since the beginning of time. Long has parasites and insects live in our body. We have been their host. But this time, these parasites contain such toxins that they can no longer live within our body. So it is time to release them. Time to let them go. Time to shift. Time to cut out that code for parasites, viruses. Viruses, you know that word, viruses. Viruses in your computer, viruses in your DNA, viruses in your code. We are right now removing all of them. Can you feel it, guys? Can you feel it? We're actually literally cleaning up your DNA computer programs as we are looking at these programs. In the old days, when they used to edit film, not like these days, but they edited film and they'd have a piece of film and they would look at it, you know, in this little thing and look, and project it on the screen to see if they saw an issue with it. And then if there was a problem, they would literally cut that piece of film out. They'd cut it at the beginning, they'd cut it at the end, and then they would toss it on the floor and they would meld the two parts together so that we, the audience, never saw what they had cut out. We are cutting out the viruses. We are cutting out the worms. We are cutting out the bugs, the insects, what doesn't belong within you. Wormwood is good. Yes, I take wormwood a lot. And in fact, in 2020, March 2020, when I studied and researched Corona, I realized that I actually had a supply of wormwood, and that was my remedy of choice for the first 6 months was wormwood, because I knew that that was the antidote. So yes, I'm a medical intuitive, guys. I do help with some of this. Yes. Okay. So now, shifting our DNA and awakening our DNA is several step process. One way we start is by cutting out anger. God, I thought we had cut out everything. One way we start is also cutting out anger. Cutting out spinning round in circles, cutting out being stuck, cutting out not knowing, cutting out all the ways we fool ourselves, and cutting out low vibrational frequency people. People that cheat on us, people that lie to us, people that hurt us, people that cling to us, people that throw things at our energetic field, people that we cannot trust, people that are less than the frequency of the high vibrations for which we are seeking. We let go of judgments about ourselves because we are not always perfect, my friends. If we were perfect, we'd be in the heavenly realms and we'd be having this meeting up there, instructing those down there how they should be. But since we're not perfect and up there yet, but only striving to be in that place, then let us cut away. And cutting away together makes it easier. Those patterns of repeating lower energy things. So I'll give you an example. Today I was thinking about a dear friend of mine. She was a friend of mine for 10 or 12 years. And I stopped talking to her recently. Because she started screaming at me because I wasn't perfect, because I had shown some other things about me she didn't like. And so she was screaming, and her texts were just horrific. And what I realized is that I don't need to take that. We do not need to be with people that harm us or that betray us or that we've given our trust to and that have turned around and harmed us. By then, we become also then part of harming ourselves. I read something very crazy today. I read that there's a case before the Supreme Court right now, or in front of some federal court, and it's Pfizer. And Pfizer is being sued and being asked to disclose information. But Pfizer says in their documents that the government knew that they were posting fraudulent information, and the government still paid them and let them do that. And somehow, if you know that something's being committed and you do it, then you can get away with it. So for whatever reason, we're going to cut away all fraud. Let's cut away all deceit. Let's cut away all lack of transparency. Let's cut away all things that are hidden from us. Part of my Tartarian shows, the ones on Tartaria and the ones I've been doing with Watchers Talk and Omar and Eric, are all about, and Ishmael Perez, they're all about cutting away from the lies, looking beyond the lies so that we can see the truth. Well, welcome from Iceland tonight. You are all over the place, guys. Master Clarice is a worldwide traveler. And I just saw that she was in London. Now I see she's in Iceland. All right. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to tune in again. And I'm going to just ask what energies need to be healed. Okay, let's watch our language. Okay, let's not do anything that gets us, kicked off the air or puts us into anything less than perfection. And let's work on these tight hamstrings and these tight backs. Is there anyone else who has a tight back? Okay, any tight backs? Any lack of. And so when we have pain in our back, when we have pain in our muscle, it's okay, sweetheart. We always have to remind ourselves. It's so much easier sometimes to go into the negative and to go into the F blank blank blanks, because that lets off steam. It's like being a tea kettle that is fired up and has to let off steam. So you can let off steam, go dance, go jog, go meditate, go dive into a pool, into the ocean. All right. So right now we're doing some energy healing. I can feel a lot of energy in that low back. In fact, we are now going to start to send energy through the web here. Whew. I don't know if any of you can feel it. Let me know if you can feel it. My left hand is burning. That's how I know it's happening. And Tina Marie is almost disappearing from my view. I can see she's sending it back to me. So you guys don't know that there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the back of the house here. Tina Marie is sending energy back from her left hand. I'm receiving it with my left, sending it back out to you with your right, with my right. Does that make sense? Receive it with your left. Okay, so low back, and that sense of being out of control. All right, that sense of things are happening to us out of our control. They're causing us to react. They're causing us to go into anger or fear. It's causing us to have and still be under attack. Now, this morning, I was in my bedroom, and I have a weird thing that goes on with my bathroom door. And I went like this, and I smashed my finger between the door and the wall. And I heard this voice that says, there's a poltergeist in the house. You're under attack. Now, and Tina's shaking her head. So I'm not the only one under attack. I can see that, a few others of you are under attack. So we're going to deal with that attack, because what the guide said was you can deal with it separately. You can deal with it with everyone here. So yeah. So right now, understanding that in this case, there's scattered energies. So when we're out in the world, when we don't clear our field, when we take on too much, our energy field gets erratic, all right? Our energy field gets erratic. So let's see. All right, so we've already pulled the tape from the mummy. And now we actually have a vulnerable kind of energetic field. And I'm asking Spirit what they would like me to do for healing. And so the first thing I'm hearing, believe it or not, is that cosmic hair dryer to blow away all the fuzz, okay? Just blow away all the crap and all the fuzz that's been sticking to you. So we're actually literally blowing a cosmic vacuum cleaner. And in your back, Canella, even blowing that cosmic vacuum cleaner. And we can put anything we want in that vacuum cleaner. So we can put that feeling of being, I am supported. I am flexible. Life is, I walk through my life with grace and ease. Everything I do flows with grace and ease. And Elizabeth, we want you to say the same kinds of things. All right, we are working with you energetically to remove all that tape, to clear your field. When we're done, guys, if you have access to a bath, a hot bath with baking soda, salt, sea salts, essential oils would be really good for you, for all of you. All right, so let's take that energy of the fan that's in front of Laura. And Laura, if you would actually direct that fan towards the camera, the lens, so that we can actually feel it coming to us and through us energetically. So my hands are on fire. Who knows what is even happening anymore? Whew. So letting go of anything disturbing in our energy field. All right. Watching it blow away. Good. Okay. All right. How's your back doing? Canella and Elizabeth, how's your energy doing? And I'm going to drink some water. Whew. A lot going on. Yes. A bath for clearing. If you have any essential oils or any sage, burn it. Incense, burn it. If you're feeling under attack, okay, my guides are saying you could burn a candle. And that's great because I have these candles that are half, moving. So I've been wondering what to do with them. The kind of candles that can burn all night, like the tall, thin candles that you get from the dollar store. I have a ton of those. I'm going to start burning them in here because the energy in my house is chaotic because I'm packing and everything's on the floor also. Okay, so Elizabeth's improving, a little bit nauseous. Okay, so let's go for some nauseousness and clear that out. All right, guys, so right now there's a switch. You all know about that switch between the brain and the brain stem. So you had to close that off. There was just too much coming in, Elizabeth. And that goes for all of us also. God, thank you for all the feedback, guys. I'm in a zone here. I wish you were sitting in a circle with me so I could literally feel you with me and see you and, work with the energy together. Yes, it's like the Jesus candle. It's like the Magdalene candle, the Joan of Arc candle. We have a candle for everything. In fact, if you'd like tonight to light Magdalene candles, Jesus candles, Joan of Arc candles, healing candles. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is our beloved friend Tracy. And let's just know that what we were saying, I don't know if you heard that, Tracy, but I feel like there's a poltergeist loose. Not just was this poltergeist loose in my house, but maybe loose energetically. I'm going to look for Tina Marie for some confirmation on that. But maybe energetically out in the world, it's like a poltergeist seeking to upset, dismantle, disturb. So Tracy, put your husband in a bath if you can, with essential oils, with baking soda, with apple cider vinegar, I'm hearing will help with some of the bruising. So a bath, and then, wait, let's hear whether they really want a bath, because part of me goes, you should ice. So let me just ask about that. But right now, let's enclose that bruised part. And guys, bruises can be physical, as is Tracy's husband, but bruises can be emotional or mental. So let's just ask if it's better to ice or better to put you in a bath. Is it better for Tracy's husband to take a bath? Is it best for him to take a bath, a hot bath, a warm bath, a hot bath, hot? So Tracy, not too hot, warm. Okay. Go put some essential oils in there, baking soda, apple cider vinegar, healing substances. And if you have arnica, use arnica and put them on arnica. And look at that. We have myrrh, we have eucalyptus, we have everything. Okay. Whew. Okay. We are working on energy. This is my kind of healing, my friends. All right. My kind of healing. Ginger, also for inflammation. So, a good remedy, guys, I take every night. I have some people drink tea. I don't drink tea anymore. I take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a quarter to a half of lemon. And if I have ginger, I use ginger also. And then I put hot water in it and honey, and I stir it. And then I put the honey after it cools down a little bit. And then that's what I drink. And I actually try to have it at night and in the morning. Okay. So uterine issues, let's go down to our first chakra, our root chakra, our sexuality. Okay. It's so interesting. The majority of my viewers are women. So I want to say that it's time to collectively heal our womb. And the womb is a repository of not just energy from having sex, okay, or male orgasm in there, or male energy. But the womb is also a repository for your shame, your hurt, your trauma. All stays right in there. So when we want to clear the uterus, we have two ways we're going to do it. The first is that we're actually going to literally scoop out anything that's dark in there, anything in that womb, in that uterus that looks shameful, that feels shameful, that someone else told us was shameful. And so we're literally going to scoop, like we're cleaning out a melon, literally. So we're going to clean it out, Tina Marie. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put inside that uterus, so putting inside all of our uteruses, a magic wand. Just kind of a beautiful, energetic magic wand. And the magic wand, I want you to imagine, has all of these crystals, and these crystals emit a high frequency energy. And I want each of you to imagine that you're putting this crystalline wand in your womb and up into your uterus. And as it is in there, I want you to literally see it lighting up, magnetizing, crystallizing, radiant diamond light, radiant sapphire fire, radiant ruby red, radiant sapphires, radiant crystalline energetics quartz, rose quartz, healing quartzes, every type of frequency within you that is actually healing your body from the inside out, and is actually healing your DNA. All those places where we took out the bad, the dark DNA. It is now in there, continuing cauterizing that which no longer works. And as it sends out this energy, it's adding new codes for love, codes for abundance, codes for healing, codes for being so proud of yourself, codes for loving yourself all over, codes for using your fingers to love on the world, to send your energy, to receive your energy, receiving codes that help light you up, codes that help heal your body, codes that tell you the right food to eat. Every day in every way, we are getting better and better. And so it is. And so we call that the womb upgrade. Because not only are we removing insults to the womb, lower frequencies to the womb, but we are energizing that womb. We are healing it. We are cleansing it, and we are infusing that womb with new energies. Woo! Okay. So I'm going to look in the comments to see if we are getting better and to see where else we need to put our attention. So guys, Tina Marie will put in our PayPal account if any of you feel so called to donate. It's not mandatory. We only ask for love donations from your heart to help keep the sanctuary. Well, now we're moving, to help us move this sanctuary and moving into higher ground. And we will be moving to Mount Shasta for 3 months, which in itself is going to be a huge energetic upgrade. I am going to take you guys to Telos in the underground realms. All right. So what we want you to do, Canella, when we're done, we actually want you to lie on your back, pull your knees to your chest. You can do it on your bed and as much as you can with your knees. And try to rock a little bit if you can. With your knees bent, if you could just do a little rock, a little rock, a little rock, a little rock. Okay. And I'm also hearing that you can move your body kind of like this and like this. It is nice to be loved. Who else loves me? Who else loves me? I am here, guys. So I want to tell you what's coming up this week. Let us see what is coming up this week. Well, yes, I'm moving. On Thursday, we're doing an event with Laura Eisenhower on Portal to Ascension. And on Friday, Victoria and I are doing the Anunnaki. We are going to be decoding the Anunnaki so that we can bring you some clarity on what they've been doing with you. Next week, we're going to be doing our healings and readings again. If you have gotten any value from tonight, please put a little testimonial somewhere. You can do it on Google. You can do it on YouTube. You could do it on my Facebook. You could do it on I don't know where people do testimonials, but we are gathering them. All right. So Jane D, and that is a me. Okay, me. We are sending healing to thee, to Sugar Bee, to your spouses, all of you who have spouses. Elizabeth, I love you with all my soul as well. Beyond the moon and just back again 101 times. And look at this, someone else is packing. First she needs to find a place, putting it out, the powers of the universe. Okay, Lori needs a place, and I will in a few months need a place. All right, Doug, I'm going up to Mount Shasta, my friend, and with Neil for a couple of months. We'll be working and coming up with programs, and we have Sophia code thoughts. I have to do some more diving into the Sophia code to have thoughts, but I could have thoughts, but I don't have them today. All right, so who else is feeling that energetic upgrade? I am. So awesome to feel your presence. All right, my loves, go check out that video that I posted earlier today. It's a cute little video that's an example of my cosmic mind. So you can, I don't have the link to it, but if you check it out, it's the mystical realms that I see on the other side. And I'm very grateful that I was able to actually kind of put it into form. I find it remarkable. So I wish all of you a fantastic week. I want you to know something. We have cut out all of those memory thought patterns or DNA codes for lower frequency. If you feel those feelings, I want you to stop as if you're on your computer. I want you to literally hit Alt Delete, or however you do a cut and paste. I want you to cut it out. Literally imagine you're on your computer and cut it out. And then after you cut it out, I want you to insert the proper form. So if it's hopelessness, you cut it out and you put in hope. If it's fear, you cut it out and you put in courage. If it's negativity, you cut it out and you put in optimism. All right. How lovely. How lovely. You can tell Rachel yourself, you know, she's available, but loose and free. She's moved to Tucson. Okay. So thank you all so much. I'm scanning my energy now. And it's kind of interesting. What my guides are telling me to do right now is to take back my energy from all of you. So what I want you to do, guys, and this is a good training, is to take your energy back from everyone here in the chat and take your energy back from me. All right. I know you all love me. I honor you. I honor the plane you walk on. But when we end a session like this, we want to remove our cords and cut the cords and send them back to you, send them back to me. So then we are free to be us. All right. So if you're new, share it out to your friends. I'm so happy to see you, by the way, old and new. 2,000 subscribers this week. Thank you so much. So please share, like. Why? Because people do get better on this show. People do create an upgrade in their life. And that's what we're seeking to do. We're seeking to create an energetic frequency transformation on the planet. That is the work I do. I've been sent down here to help remind you of who you are and why you're here. I have been sent down here to help you remember so you can do your work. You can help me out because my guides told me I can't leave till everything is complete. We need a team, okay? 8 million people on the planet, and we need a team. You want to be on Joan of Angels team? Go sign up on my website, joanofangels.com, subscribe, like, share, book a reading or a session if that's what you feel called to. And some people have reported problems, so if you have problems, just reach out to me. I am human. I'm easily accessible. All right, my loves. I think we are going to close right now with a prayer. And right now I ask that each and every one of you experience an energetic upgrade this week. I ask that in all those places where there's been trauma, that you only feel heart-filled love, that you surprise yourself with that feeling of balance and harmony, that after your bath tonight, after that time you take, either bathe or shower, where you have a moment to center yourself, that after that time, we ask that as you sit down to meditate or to write or to have a cup of tea, that you actually feel in deep inside and you can feel the transformation that is happening within you. Guys, we are just so grateful to be a part of that transformation. We're just so grateful to share in this peaceful, loving joy that is going around the planet, sharing in the upliftment of humanity. We know that the agenda of the dark is exactly what we would expect. It's an agenda of the dark. So we know that when we have the agenda of the light, and that we come together in the light, when we come together around the globe, we can affect that change. So be that change you wish to see. And I will see you next week. See you all. We love you. Have your own miracles now for the rest of Miracle Monday. We will see you all next